Hello everyone and welcome back to One Piece. This is episodes 816, 817 and 818. This book is almost done. We're almost finished with this book. There's like 2 pages left. I've ordered a new one, which is the exact same one, so it's not going to be really different to you guys. And I mean, that's good because like this is like peeling and like, you know, but like I just put the Nami sticker on like not that long ago. It was maybe like a month ago, and now I'm already saying goodbye to it. But that's fine. I will always, like, I still have, you know, I've got my old notebooks in here still. So I guess I'll just like build up. Like this is my original notebook that had One Piece stuff in it. So and this had like One Piece stuff and all the other shows that I was doing, and I still have this. So so, you know, hopefully I can just keep these notebooks around. But it's sad. But the good news for that is like the next notebook that I get I feel like will last me until I catch up on One Piece. So that's pretty good. Alright, we're doing 3 episodes today. We currently are Luffy and Nami are locked up. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head what's happening. Luffy and Nami are locked up in the book. Sanji is preparing for the wedding. Pudding is preparing for the wedding and whispered something to us, and we don't quite know what that is yet, I don't believe. Reiju was shot, but we don't know by whom. What else? Now I can look down at my notes and we'll see. Tamago is facing off against Pedro, that's right. And then Big Mom arrived at Brook, that's right, I remember that. And yeah, so there's some pretty crazy shit going on. And then Chopper and Carrot are still doing their battle as well. Although they were kind of on the tail end of it. So yeah, we're going to jump into these episodes. Make sure to support this video if you can, liking the video, commenting down below, and subscribing to the channel. It really helps me out if you support these videos as much as you can. So like them, comment on them, subscribe to the channel. And you can go to my Patreon account for the full-length reactions and early access. You can get the next 3 weeks or so of videos in full-length version on there right now. You can also join my YouTube membership down below to get 1 week early on edited videos. But let's jump into this. This is One Piece episode 816. This is One Piece. Woo! Okay. This is my recap Rubik's Cube. If you're new to this channel, the recap Rubik's is a Rubik's Cube that I do while the recap is going on, and the goal is to beat the recap. Okay, alright, that's how far I got in the cube, and this episode is going to be called The Big Breakout. Luffy and Nami escape. Oh my gosh. Well, at least it's Carrot doing this. Oh my god. You certainly did. I mean, they did, but it didn't go great. Oh, you have to be touching Broly. I see. Okay, that makes sense. Oh my god. I forgot he was trying this strat. Oh my god! Jesus! I don't know if we've ever seen Luffy reach his limits in stretching like this. Oh! Oh my god! Oh boy. Oh my god. Are we gonna discover some way to get out with this? Oh! Wait, what happened? Oh, no, never mind. I thought he wasn't tied there anymore. Man, that was so fucked. Oh my god. Oh, Reiju. Oh. Yeah, save her, help her. Oh boy, all these scenes they're cutting to are really interesting. I like it. Oh my gosh, Brooke. That's brave. Oh man, what's gonna happen? Oh my god. Oh my god. Mm-hmm. Oh, this is fucking crazy. Brooke, this is fucking crazy. You're gonna 1v1 an emperor? Possibly the strongest opponent we've come across, maybe? Oh boy. Yeah, he's saying, I'm not underestimating you. I just need to do this. But I mean, his fruit is kind of a counter. Kind of. It's not like a hard counter, but like a soft counter. Mm-hmm. Napoleon? Oh, her hat is Napoleon? A bicorn? What does a bicorn mean? Holy shit, man. Now we're back to this scene. Oh my god. So much shit going on. Oh my god, here we go. Oh my god, he's using his tail. This is great. They're like Beyblades. Oh my god, this is crazy. His tights protect him. Oh, a flashback. Whoa, he's got a cool design. Zeppo? I was thinking he looks like Beppo. So is he Beppo's older brother? Aww. I love gachus. What the? Who is this? Oh, alright. Okay. I thought that might have been Big Mom for a second. Like she was all skinny. This is cool. This is cool. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. That's fucking sick. God, it seems like the Electro really helped him. So the fact that Tamago has a counter to it now is dangerous. Oh. Here comes Big Mom. Yep. Oh my god. Wow, so Pedro was kind of manhandling you before Big Mom arrived. Oh my gosh, I do like that move. It's a fun move. Oh. Oh! I love how they're showing how long his legs are. The animation's great right now. Did Zeppo die? I feel like they must have lost Zeppo. And then didn't they say that Pecoms begged for their lives at some point? Oh god, the punishment is gonna be Pedro's eye and maybe Zeppo's life. Oh god. So yeah, like I wonder what the king is. Oh, is that your soul maybe? If you land on the one with the crown? Oh my god, she just pulls out. Oh my god. I mean, that's 100 years of his life. I don't know if he's staying with you, man. What a fucking crazy power she has. God damn. 70 years? But he only ended up having 50 taken, right? So is it the eye and 50 years? Oh my god! Sunny side legs, like an egg. Sunny side up. That's great. Oh my god, this is a cool battle! The fact that he's like Tails from Sonic. I like how the pace is, like they're not letting each other get a rest, you know? It's great. Aww. I wonder, did Pekoms give up some of his life, maybe? He gave up 20 years? Mm-hmm. Damn. Oh, did he stab his own eye out? Oh my god. Jesus. That he didn't even ask first. He did it first and then asked, how many does this get me? That's so badass. So that stabbing his own eye only gave 10 years back? Yeah, that's fucked. Should have reduced it to 20 years. I think that would have been fair. Legs Benedict! That's fucking great! That's so funny. Hell yeah. Oh, he's so cool. What a cool character. Oh, I love the delivery of that line. Oh! Oh, so great! Oh! Got the yoke! We released the yoke! That's fucking awesome! What a great episode! Wow! I really, really loved that episode. That was so good. That was just like, that episode had great animation. It was perfectly paced. It was two interesting characters going up against each other. Like the flashback was all really fun, and like there was nothing they were cutting to in this episode that I was disappointed in at all. Like I could have watched any of it. And when any TV show like nails that feeling for me, when it's like, no, excuse me, I'm not yawning because I'm bored, I swear, because I was not bored during that episode at all. Whenever a TV show can nail that feeling of like, I don't care what you show me, I'm interested in everything you're showing me right now, like that feeling is so good. I love when shows can do that. And it's hard to get that feeling, like not that every time I'm watching a show I actively dislike certain things, but there's like certain things that you care about the most, you know. There's normally like one storyline this is the really interesting one. The A story is like super engaging, and then there's like the B story and C story and stuff, which like may be less engaging, but you're still going to enjoy it while it's on screen, you know. You'll take it for what it is, and maybe those stories will like overtake one another. But I feel like right now, like just at this very moment, basically anything, like I guess the lesser interesting story right now is the Chopper and Carrot one, but like if I'm being completely honest about my biases, that one goes up in points because I adore Carrot. So like when it's on screen, at least I'm getting Carrot content, which is very cute. So so yeah, that it's great. And you know something very funny? I only just realized this when I said out loud that I adore Carrot. I infamously, I hate Carrot the food. I don't like carrots at all. And throughout a lot of my life, like it's kind of been an inside joke with my friends, like and my family. Like whenever I say like, oh, what's in this or something, people always go Carrot because they know I hate it. And that's been a constant thing throughout my life. Is like Carrot to me has been like, I connect it mentally with like things that I hate. So it's very funny that this character that I absolutely adore is named Carrot, because then I just straight up say like I adore Carrot, and people can take that clip out of context and feed me carrots, which will make me throw up. Yeah, so I loved that episode so much. I think Pedro is such a badass character. It's great. I kind of love when Oda just like straight up goes for making a really cool character. Like Oda is, I think, really good at writing like, you know, manly characters, you know, to use that term. Like I think his idea of like, this is a badass, like a true just simple badass, is so satisfying. He can do it so well. So like Zoro is a perfect example, right? Zoro is an absolute badass. Sanji, when he's being really cool, is like the epitome of like a cool badass, you know? Like I wouldn't put Luffy in that category, even though Luffy has badass moments, and he is and like his badass moments may be some of the more badass in the entire series. I wouldn't call his character itself that, you know, like that's not the archetype that he fits into, but Zoro and Sanji do. Characters like Whitebeard, you know, like just full swagger. Mihawk, like those sorts of characters he's so good at, and they can be some of the best in the series. And so like I love that Pedro is another one of those. Like Pedro is kind of filling the Zoro role of this arc, which is good, because I do still, as I said, I've got a bit of a Zoro shaped hole in my heart right now that he's not here. But this is made, like, it's made up for it, Pedro being here, because he's so cool. And I love that simple thing of like, you know, he took Peckhams' eye, and not Peckhams' eye, Tamago's eye, and Big Mom was like, well, I need to, like, you know, I need to make sure that you pay for that. And then immediately he slashes his own eye and then goes, how much time's that gonna buy me? Like, I love that he didn't go like, and if I took my own eye, how many years would I get then? Like, that would be badass on its own. But him just doing it, just like with no hesitation, just slashing his own eye and then saying that is pretty cool. And I think what is also cool about this is like, like in my head it was like Tamago was like the perfect match for Pedro. Like those two were evenly matched. They dueled a long time ago. They both took each other's eye out. You know, they both want revenge. But really what happened is Pedro spanked Tamago, like absolutely destroyed him, took his eye, and then Pedro was beaten by Big Mom and had to take his own eye. Tamago didn't do shit. Like I kind of like that like Pedro actually was just like a badass. He was just better. He was just a better fighter. It's really funny how in my head it was like this fated rivalry between two evenly matched people, but really it wasn't. It was like Pedro has always just been a better fighter than Tamago, but Tamago had Mummy on his side. So really good. Yeah. I think, oh yeah, and that scene with Luffy stretching his arms, and he's like pulling them more and more, and we can hear them breaking and stuff. Oh man, it was reminding me of several things. It was reminding me of like when Luffy on Drum Island was carrying Nami, and Sanji, I think, and was like climbing the mountain barehanded and barefoot. and like it just had bloody fingers and toes, like that scene where I'm just like, oh my god, this is so fucked up, you know. But like this one may have even been like that one was more painful to watch, like because it was so visceral. But this one is more like hard for me, because it's not like, holy shit, he's awesome for doing this, because I don't know if what Luffy's doing is going to work. To me, I'm like, what are you going to accomplish out of this? You know, like, you're just doing this and then you're just going to hurt yourself and you're going to get nothing out of it. Now, I feel like he will get something out of it, because like Oda would want to reward that heroism that he's riding into Luffy. But it's still so like fucked watching it. Yeah, it just makes me shiver. But it reminded me of that, and it also reminds me of like My Hero Academia, with Deku like constantly breaking himself to do certain things, and it's like that. It's the series have different levels of things, right? Like My Hero Academia established pretty early on that like he's gonna fucking break bones and do like, you know, all this horrible shit to his body. So like we sort of come to expect that. While Luffy's been shown to be like, in a lot of ways, nigh invincible, you don't often see his arm stretch so much that there's actually some breakage in there. So that's kind of horrifying to see, because we haven't seen it before. Anyway, let's move on to the next episode. This is episode 817 of One Piece. Here we go. Okay, recap Rubik's. Let's fucking do this! Oh wow, okay. This episode is going to be called, there's the cube. I heard him say Sanji. This episode is going to be called Sanji Kisses Pudding. A first kiss. Romance is in the air. Sanji kisses pudding. Oh, I don't want to keep watching. Yeah, I get it. I understand, Luffy. Holy shit. Oh my god. Aww. Aww. It's nice that he tells her to do it, but when she says no, he's like, then I'm gonna take care of you, so shut the fuck up. Like, that's nice in his own way. Wow, look at that food. That's fucking delicious looking. Wow. There's a full burger in there. Aww. Why don't we eat from both ends and meet in the middle? I mean, there are noodles in there, right? No thanks, man. What the heck? Oh, was that the door talking? Yeah. What's the something? I mean, I guess it's none of my business. I mean, kind of a wholesome thought. He could have thought about like, oh, maybe she's showering. Just let her know I'm here. I'm not gonna listen to a door. I don't care how the door looks at me. Fuck this door. Is that his last cigarette? It looks pretty empty. Where does he get his cigarettes from? How does he source them? Oh my god, it's gonna be so romantic. Wait, isn't Pudding helping Reiju right now? Wasn't that what she was doing? I just remembered. What if he goes there and finds Reiju and Pudding are making out? And it's like his sister stole his fiance. Is it possible it's raining a lot right now because Big Mom's fighting Brooke? Oh. Is that something you worry about, Sanji? Have you ever been concerned about that? I mean, normally I'd be against that, but Sanji is trying to do something nice for her. And the door won't let her. Him. Mm-hmm. What the fuck? Whoa! She's a Mistari. No! Oh my god. Oh my god. Unless this is like complete bullshit. Oh my god. Why does she have a third eye? Oh no. Shit, man. I was hoping the whole time that it wasn't just... I had to keep adding that, like, assuming this isn't an act. Because it was always possible. Oh, God. Did she, like, lean in and, like, admit to them something? Like, is this her going, like, I'm gonna kill him? Or something, you know? I gotta see. Here we go. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. I actually kind of love the design though. Oh my god. Damn it, man. Oh my god. The design is so cool though. I love the three-eye thing. Uh-huh. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh my gosh. I mean, this is pretty hype. Like the idea of like the Vinsmokes versus Big Mom, and then the Straw Hats are in the middle. I mean, the thing is, Sanji doesn't care about the Vinsmokes, except Reiju, maybe. Holy shit. Holy shit. This throws a spanner in the works. Damn. I kind of like her. Like, I wish I could say that I didn't like pudding anymore, but I still do. I think I like her equally, but for different reasons now. Oh shit, if he was just standing over there, that would have been fucked. Candy jackets. Mmm. Ah. Poor Sanji. Sanji was legitimately going all in on the wedding. Like, it could have just gone off without a hitch. Alright, Sanji, break through that window and start beating the shit out of her. Actually, no, he can't attack women. Oh, we're fucked. What's he gonna do? We need to get Luffy out of prison so that Luffy can beat her up. Oh my god. This is like what anxious people think people are saying about them all the time.
13年前まで俺は地獄にいたんだ。俺の冒険はこれで終わりだ。
I mean, it is an easy thing to mock when someone's saying like cool guy lines. You're just giving Sanji more fuel to beat the shit out of you. Or beat the... Who can he beat the shit out of? Who can he take this out on? Aww. She is a good actress. See, like, that's a great actress right there. Because that's a very genuine sounding thing to say. Aww. You're in the rain, my man. Oh my god. I mean, I feel like this is just... Sanji's just building that rage. I like this music a lot, by the way. There we go. There we go. His fire is lit. Oh, no. The world's putting it out. Oh. We don't see Sanji like that very often. I talked about recently how I feel like we don't see him cry like that often. Oh, Sanji. Fuck. Shit, man. All those times that I was saying, oh, pudding, like, is this and that and that. And then there was several times that I tagged on the whole, like, you know, this is assuming that it's not at all an act and she's actually, like, you know, two-faced or whatever. Like, because I always had that as an option in my head, but I didn't truly believe it was going in that direction. Like, I was still fooled by this because I think there's several parts of the character that really struck me, excuse me, as genuine. And I think the main one was that, like, I won't let your marriage with me be hell. Like, that line, really did strike me as genuine. And also, I think I genuinely, like, since I told you what my view of the story was, I'm actually glad I went so in depth on why I trust pudding beforehand. Because now, like, now it makes me look more stupid, but that's fine. Because, look, you guys are here for reaction videos. You want to see me get fooled by these twists. I know you do. You know, people don't like when you guess the twists too much ahead of time. So, like, yeah, it's embarrassing, but it's good for the videos. Anyway, pudding, I'm glad I went into depth about it, because, yeah, my thoughts on pudding were, like, I could see, you know, that they're setting this up so that, like, pudding is so nice to add the conflict of, like, okay, here's the problem, because, like, we could just get away and Sanji could try to help the Straw Hats more, but there's always the, like, the fact of, like, pudding is hanging over us, where it's, like, she really, like, you know, yeah, she really isn't going to be in a happy ending if we just fuck off. So we need to beat Big Mom and make sure that she's safe. But now that's not the case anymore. But it makes sense. Like, the more that I think about it now, it's one of those twists that, like, in hindsight, it makes, like, perfect sense, right? Like, I was gonna say in one of the previous episodes when Pudding, like, went in and she was like, can I please talk to Luffy? And the fucking cream guy was like, yeah, sure, whatever. And was just, like, letting her talk to them. Like, it's like, why is she trusted enough to do that, you know? And why, like, if this was such an important marriage, why is it Pudding that's getting married, you know? Like, because so many of the other children that we've seen seem to be very, like, all in on her, on Big Mom's plans and stuff. So why, if, like, all these other children are all in on her plans, why are you taking, like, the really nice girl, and having her, you know, do this when it it feels like this girl this girl might turn on you, or or might be won over by the Straw Hats or by Sanji. And then also the questions of like, why did she say like, oh, I'll make sure Sanji and I don't get married, and I'll bring him to where you need to go and stuff. Like, why did that happen? And then like with no fanfare, she's like, oh, I didn't do that. Sorry. Like I couldn't get away. They asked me to get a dress. Like, why did we not even like really do much with that? Like they didn't show. If they had shown the scene of like someone coming up and going like, oh, Pudding, we need to get you your dress, and she's like, oh, actually I have something to do, and they're like, oh, nonsense, you've got nothing, like Big Mom said so, and then like drags her along, and she's like, no, I mean, okay, like they would have shown a scene like that, I feel like. But since there was like none of that, we just cut right to she's not there. Like it's clear now why that is. It's because she never planned to be there. She always planned to screw them over, and she like also like went in there and is mocking Luffy and Nami, and then yeah, like wants to make. And it's funny because she's such a good actress and so good at staying in character, but clearly like she's so egotistical that she wants to brag to people. Like that's the thing. Like and it makes sense if she's like an actress, she's got like a big ego. So she really wants to like show off how good her plan was or whatever. So she specifically like shoots Reiju and then drags her into this room and like explains her whole plan to her, or goes up to Nami and Luffy when she is pretty sure that they're not going to be able to get out, and like brags to them that her plan was so great and that she's going to fuck over Sanji just to make them pissed off. So yeah, that's the kind of thing that she like wants to brag about, and I think it's funny. I mean, it's also obviously her downfall now because Sanji saw her do it. But I love the third eye design because I played all of Metaphor Refantasio. I played it on my channel, Gent Watches More. So if you're interested, if you like Metaphor Refantasio, or if you've never played it and aren't planning to play it but want to see a playthrough of it or something, I have a playthrough of Metaphor Refantasio on my channel called Gent Watches More. It's a fantastic fucking game. It's incredible. It's an Atlas game, so the creators of the Persona series. And it's a JRPG. And it like is set in a world with all these different tribes, and the tribes are basically like races. So there's like the equivalent of elves, and there's the equivalent of humans, and all of that, right? And basically, like these different tribes, it's about like the hierarchies between them and racism. Like the whole thing, it's all themes of racism and stuff, right? But it's a really like, I loved the game. I love all of the characters in that series, and one of the tribes is the Mistari tribe, and Mistaris have a third eye on their forehead. And so like at first I'm like, whoa, third eye, that looks kind of weird. But like then as the game goes on, you like, not only do you get used to it, but I actually kind of started to like the aesthetic. And so I really liked seeing the characters that had third eyes. And it helps that like, there's a really good character that you meet later on that is a Mistari, and I really like her design, and she's got the third eye, and I got really attached to it. And so when I saw it here in this, like, instead of having my initial like, ew, what the hell, she's ew, like, I think that's the reaction you're kind of supposed to have, is like, ew, what the fuck, that looks weird. But for me, I'm like, oh, cute, a Mistari. It's just like, I've been like anti-racism conditioned by Metaphor, because Metaphor is so like obviously anti-racism, and one of the races it trains you to be accepting of is Mistari with their third eyes, and it worked because I've been programmed to like, I saw the third eye and I went, whoa, I love it, it's great, it's cute and fun. So that's great. Like I like her. Yeah, it's weird, like I said in this episode, I like her, I think, the same amount as I did before, but for different reasons now. Before, I just loved her as, like, I care about this character so much. I'm so attached to her. I love the things that she says. I love the voice acting. I always think of, like, when they say, like, oh, Sanji's fiance or whatever, and she just goes like, ah! Like she just does a big scream. Like I always found that really cute. And so yeah, I liked that part of her now. Now it's shifted. Now the like isn't like I like this character as in I want her to succeed. I want her to have a happy ending. I don't anymore. I don't need to have a happy ending. I am happy with her having a bad ending now. With her being like fucked over. That's fine. But now I like her like as a villain. Now I think it's a fun setup for a character. It's made me like I don't want to say it's made me hate her. It's made the audience hate her. It hasn't made me hate her. But I feel the like it's I don't know how to describe it. I don't feel hate for her. I don't even feel dislike for her. I feel enjoyment that I want to see her taken down though. And that's kind of where it diverges. So it's like it's not hate, but it's love for the idea of her downfall. That's what I feel. And I just think they set it up very nicely. And also, I mean, I think if you watch this channel, you know I like female characters, and I kind of like bitches, like just a little bit. I like, you know, when the characters are a bit bitchy. So, you know, she was being very bitchy, and I love it. It's great. Sue me, okay? I'm allowed to have preferences. God. So yeah, I liked it. I liked it a lot. I mean, I had the... Well, no, never mind. I was gonna say I have a note that says rude door, but then I was like, oh, but actually now that I know what she was doing, maybe the door was right to not let him in. But then I thought like, no, fuck it. The door's not letting him in because like she's hiding shit from him. The door is a rude door. The door's in on this. Fuck the door. Yeah, okay. And we saw Sanji crying, man. Like, Sanji, we've seen him crying before, but it doesn't happen that much. It's the only ones that off the top of my head are him leaving Zeph, him facing Luffy a few episodes ago, like when he basically left the Straw Hats, and now, like, I can't think of many, if any, other instances of him crying. He's a pretty, like, he's one of those guys that when he gets sad or frustrated, he tends to go to anger, which is like kind of a common guy response. Like, I've got it as well in me a little bit, where like a lot of the time with real emotions, like not TV shows, not media, with like emotions in my life, I do tend to like feel anger more than I feel sadness. But then when I'm watching TV shows, I feel like no anger and I feel sadness like a lot. You know, I cry a lot. Obviously, you guys watch my channel, you know. I cry a lot while watching stuff. But yeah, I don't cry with my real problems very often at all. But I do feel anger with them. So Sanji's kind of like that. Like he will often get frustrated and he'll want to beat something up. He'll want to do something about it. But he doesn't often cry. But this one, he was like heartbroken. I really feel for him, man. Because he was all in on you, Pudding. Like, he was genuinely, you know, giving up his friends and his dream, kind of. Like, I doubt he's going to find the all blue while married to Pudding. So he was giving up on his dreams for you. And you're in that room mocking him. That's crazy. All right. Let's move on to the next episode. This is episode 818. Here we go. Okay, recap Rubik's. Here we go. Yep, we're good. And that is a cube complete. Okay, this episode, I saw verses there. I need to look away quicker. But not that it spoils anything, except that there's probably going to be a fight in this episode. Big Mom versus Brooke. That's what it's going to be. Oh, get in there and save your sister. Get in there and save your sister. Reiju saved you once, you save her. Oh man, oh the like just soggy cigarette hanging from his mouth. What the fuck? What's she doing? What the fuck? What is she doing? Is she like reaching in and gonna grab out her memory or something? Is that what she's doing? She's taking the memory out? Looks like it. How much is she taking? Memo fruit. Whoa. That's crazy. Oh, this is cool. They animated it from first person perspective. This is better than just showing a flashback, you know? Oh, jeez. Oh, cool. That's such a cool power. That's so cool. Sanji's already gone. I wouldn't leave those flowers there. She might realize that you were there, you know? Okay, Brooke. Surely he doesn't last 20 seconds. As much as I love Brooke and want to believe in him. He doesn't have balls, by the way. Oh, he can already tell just by standing there that there's no opening. Okay. Alright, Brooke, let's see what you can do. Hey, now he's being goofy again. I like it. Yeah, make her dizzy. Oh! Oh my gosh. I feel like Big Mom's like a Cuphead boss. Doesn't she feel like that, you know? I guess because she feels like a Disney villain. And Cuphead bosses are kind of based on Disney villains. Oh, fuck. God damn, yeah, this is about how I thought it would go. No? Okay. Yeah, these are all souls infused. Yeah, that's true. Oh my god, if he defeats Zeus and Prometheus and... I forgot what the other guy's called. Napoleon. Oh no, she's too confident. I feel like it's like he can do the weak souls, but let's see. I mean, it's affecting them at least. Oh, and Big Mom seems a little panicked. I love the music, it's great. Damn. It was all a ploy. Why not? Is it just because the souls are too strong? Oh my gosh. He threw us to commercial break. Oh god. Oh. Yeah. I didn't think you'd be able to survive this one, bro. It's lucky she keeps a collection, honestly. Oh my god. Oh, he's gone. Alright, well, their weakness is that they don't work together well. Oh! Okay, now we see what Napoleon does. Oh, shit. It's just a big sword that moves on its own to defend her? Holy shit. So it's like she's really strong on her own and then she has 3, like, magic items. Really interesting. He's still fucking going. Brooke, my man. Oh, I'm glad we're getting so many Brooke moments lately. He deserves them. And that's the job he was given. Mm-hmm. Aww. Yep. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, it's not up to you. You just do your job. I like that. Oh. Oh, Brooke, you're so fucking awesome. That's such a nice moment. Nah, I don't think so. Young lady. What an awesome scene. Then hurry up. Quickly. Quickly. Alright, go back to it, Garrett. Ask the mirrors? We can do that? Can we just shout out, like, which one of you is the castle? Oh! Like mirror, mirror on the wall? There are several? There's a lot. What the fuck? Oh, cool. We got so many options. Good question. Yeah, cool. Wait, no, yeah, they wouldn't know. Oh, yay! Draw some pictures of them. It's fun. We're having so much fun with these episodes. Oh my god, and Luffy's still doing this. Jesus Christ. No more, Luffy, no more. Sanji already knows, don't worry. Oh my god! Oh, poor Nami. I'm busy! What the fuck? No. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god! This is so fucked! Is Sanji here? Oh. Jinbei? Was that who that was? It sounds like Jinbei's shoes, yeah. Yes, baby! Yes, baby! Jinbei coming in clutch again for the 1000th time in this series. Oh my god, yes. Kill him while he's down.
Luffy, Nami.
Yes! Oh, amazing, amazing. These were 3 great episodes. Like, if it wasn't for the Luffy vs Sanji episode, I think these would be the 3 best episodes of the arc so far. And they were all back to back and all like different things. It's not like, oh, these are the 3 best episodes because they're all one cool event. It's like these were 3 different events. This was the Pedro vs Tamago fight. There was the reveal of Pudding, and there was the Brook fight against Big Mom and Jinbei saving them. Like that's 3 awesome fucking episodes that I really enjoyed it. So it's like, if I was so far to put this arc episodes in order, I would say like number 1 is the Luffy and Sanji thing. And then like 2, 3, and 4, we just watched all of them in the same video. That's crazy. So yeah, I'm so happy. I'm so happy that this arc is so good. It just makes me feel so good to know that. And also, when I hadn't heard people's opinions on this arc at all when this arc started. Like, I really didn't know what, like, you know, when we were going into Water 7, people had said like, oh, I can't wait for you to watch Water 7. Water 7's like, Water 7's so good. Water 7's amazing, right? And same with Marineford, right? And they were right. Marineford and Water 7 are fucking fantastic. Water 7 to this day is still my favorite part of One Piece. I absolutely love Water 7, but I knew going into it that it was going to be good as well. This arc, it was like, I was just going into it like with no expectations at all, really. Like with no idea whether this was going to be like one of the best arcs in the show, or whether it was going to be one of the worst arcs in the show, or whether it was going to be like kind of forgettable. I really didn't know. But like, so far, this has the potential to be, you know, pretty peak. Like, this has the potential to be one of my favorite arcs in the show, depending on how it progresses. And like, I gotta say, you know, as much as, you know, people will make fun of the anime, and including me, I'll make fun of like the way Toei does things and the pacing and all of that. I think they're kind of killing it this arc. Like, I'm really satisfied with the pacing of a lot of this arc and the way that this stuff's playing out. It's so much fun. It's so fun. So yeah, I'm just really happy. Now, we found out about the memo fruit, which is a new fruit from Pudding. So she can reach into people's minds, take out their memories, she can edit them and put them back in. I imagine she could just leave out the memories as well, but it's probably easier. Like, it's probably better if you edit them and put them back in so that they don't go like, hang on, I just straight up don't remember what happened for the last few days. That would be suspicious. But if you were like, oh yeah, like people were like, Reiju, what happened to you? And she goes, oh, I was sneaking around the palace, and then some of the peacekeepers came out and they shot me, and I don't know how, but I almost died from it, and now I'm back here. Like, then, or she could have made it so that, oh, the peacekeepers shot me, and then Pudding took me in, took care of me, made sure I didn't bleed out, and then sent me home. Like, you could change it to be like a really nice memory of her. Man, oh, that's really, really interesting. So I wonder why, I wonder what, like, the thing with the 3 eyes, right? is that like why why does she have 3 eyes sometimes, you know? Like what dictates that? Because I mean, we have this scene here where she's like, oh no, like what's going on? And then there's just like a transition between like, yeah, the eye just appears, which is like really cool. It's really cool the way it does that. But like, I don't think it's as simple as like the eyes covered up by the hair, right? Because I feel like you'd see a bit of the lid there. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell, but I don't know. Maybe it really is just like her hair's covering the third eyelid, and it's that simple. But I don't know. I feel like there's not enough hair there to like fully cover the eye, so it just like appears. But maybe I'm wrong. Because I mean, like there was that far away shot of her. Where was that? This one. Like, I feel like at that point you should be able to see the eyelid a bit, you know. But I don't know. I have no idea. Doesn't matter. I'm just curious if there's something, you know, like it's even possible the third eye is like a visual I don't think so, but like the third eye is like a representation of her being two-faced or whatever. So it's not actually like, it doesn't actually look like that necessarily. Maybe it's way more subtle than that. But I wonder what the deal is. Like, why does she have a third eye? Is it because of the memo fruit? Did it give her a third eye? So like the third eye sees into their memories or something like that? Or is it like her dad had 3 eyes for some reason, you know? I don't know, but very interesting. I wonder why Brooke's power wasn't able to separate these souls with Prometheus, Napoleon, right? It's something Napoleon. Bicorn Napoleon. But I'm just going to call him Napoleon for ease of use. Napoleon, Prometheus, and Zeus. Like, I wonder why they can't be separated. And why Big Mom was confident that they couldn't be separated. Like, is it as simple as, you know, Brooke can do it with the weaker ones? You know, in the same way that if you use Conqueror's Haki, you can, like, knock down all the weak people in the area. But the people with strong enough wills or whatever can stay up. So is it the same sort of thing where it's like, if you use, like, Brooke's soul removal thing, all the weaker ones, the peacekeepers and stuff with weak souls in them, they get removed, but these ones who maybe she's put like a fuck ton of years into them or something, you know, like maybe there's like thousands and thousands of years of souls in her hat and in those two things, so like they can't, whereas like maybe all the peacekeepers have like 20 years each or something, or like 5 years each or 1 year each, it doesn't matter, you know, like just not that many years compared to them. So I don't know. But she seemed pretty confident that it wouldn't work. So, like, and so it was either that, or maybe they're not actually souls infused into things. Maybe there's something else to it. I don't know. Because there could be, like, a cool twist, but I can't tell what that twist would be. But I'm just saying there could be a twist. That's a great theory. People should make more theory videos that are like, I think there's going to be a twist coming up, and never elaborate on what it is. I might start doing that. I really liked the speech that Brooke gave in this episode as well, where she was like, why are you trying so hard for this road poneglyph and not to get back Sanji? And he said several awesome things, including, Sanji's a very kind man, so I know he wouldn't come back. Because he is the type of man to, if he says he's sacrificing himself for us, he's gonna sacrifice himself for us. Like that, he's sticking to it. That's like, if that's what he's committed to do, he'll do it. And I think that's a really great thing. That's great thing number one. Number two is he said like, and Luffy wants things to be done his way, so it's between those two men to figure it out. That's number two great thing that he said, because that's him basically saying like, look, it's not my choice to make. Sanji's got his own resolve, Luffy's got his own resolve. Those two can sort it out between themselves. It's not up to me. I love that. And then number 3 is like, if we don't get Sanji back, like if for some reason we can't save him or he doesn't want to come back with us, then I don't want him to start beating himself up about it. So if we get the road poneglyph, then at least he can justify it to himself and say, well, they came, they didn't save me, but they ended up getting the road poneglyph, which then led to them becoming king of the pirates. So it's because they came here for me, like, that they had that opportunity, so he doesn't have to feel as bad for not coming back to them, because it kind of led to them getting information they needed. And I think that's just, that's such a cool speech that Brook gave. I love it. I love Oda's like given me, like, there are several things that I said I wanted like more of in the series, or things that I wanted, the points that I wanted to hit. Like I said, it would be much more interesting if Pudding was gonna be a cute character, and she was. She ended up being Two-Face, but she still filled her role, which the role I wanted it to fill was like, I don't want Sanji to say no to the wedding because she's ugly, you know? Like, I want it to be more interesting than that. So the fact that he was all on board with it and is now kind of brokenhearted is actually interesting. So so that was one thing I wanted. I wanted more Brook moments, and we got more Brook moments, you know? I wanted to see what Carrot could do. I wanted to see how badass Pedro was. I wanted like focus on that sort of stuff. I wanted someone else to be fighting the big boss at some point, and Brook fought against Big Mom, even though it didn't go great. I mean, it's still happening, I guess, but even though it's not going great necessarily, it's still like, I still kind of got part of what I wanted. And so yeah, there's like so much of that stuff that's going really well. I love it. And I wanted the pacing to be better, and the pacing's better, so yeah, so satisfying. And yeah, Jinbei came in and saved Nami and Luffy! I'm so happy about that as well. And I should have guessed that was coming, just because, like, we knew that Jinbei was here somewhere. Or at least that he was at some point. And Jinbei cares about us a lot. And Jinbei always comes to save the day when we really fucking need it. So why wouldn't he be here, you know? It makes so much sense, but I just didn't think of it. Anyway, beautiful. What a fantastic group of episodes. That was episodes 816 to 818. Thank you for joining me. Make sure to support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing, and go to my Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos. You can get the next 3 weeks of episodes on there right now, or the next 1 week of edited reactions if you go to my YouTube membership down below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.